Hello there, Taurus. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Taurus for August of 2018, and I have a couple announcements to make. That's at the prayer class. Sorry about that. Prayer class is out there for you. So are the sutras. Sutras are in two parts. I made it so you could buy part one and then part two, or both together, and they're discounted. There's two short little videos out there for you. You can go look at them. And the sutras are excellent for those of us doing this work, or anyone getting into this work, or if you just want to enhance and fine-tune your clairperceptions. It takes 5 minutes a day. Really simple, easy meditation where you put words in that really heighten the clairperceptions, and that's all there is to it. Now, what I've done for us for the month is I've pulled 4 cards, and we'll use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view. We'll pull Angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath. I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you during the reading, so all of us Tauruses, I guess, are named Frankie for the time of this reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign. Gives you a bigger, more comprehensive view of the month. And what else did I want to tell you? I don't think anything else. If I did, I forgot. Anyhow, our message, I think, is kind of based on, I'll pick it up later on during the reading. Our message is based on, I think, all these planets in retrograde, because it feels very odd. Like, I know we're known for our patience. We can be extremely patient, but the feeling comes around with kind of like a challenge or an emotional crisis. For some of us, it's going to be at our work. Some of us, it's going to be at home. And it feels like this is like us cleaning up all these little situations that are around us. So if this comes and you're one of the Tauruses that's getting all the little emotional crises in there, maybe you want to take a deep breath, like I told Aries, step back away from the situation and keep things steady and stable, because I think it has to do with everything being retrograde, and a lot of people are very short-tempered right now. So it's probably best for us that even though we are patient, it'll probably try our patience. We have good words. We have pretty good cards here too. Our words are efficiency, humor, light, vision, and resilience. And if there's one thing us Tauruses are, we are resilient, and we can be pretty efficient. Hopefully we have a good sense of humor because of the little emotional thing, because our first card on the bottom of the deck here is the Knight of Swords. This guy's like out for battle, and knows he's gonna win. Now, if this is a person, it can be male or female. It would be air sign energy. It would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, and male or female. This is like someone or something bringing us like bad news, or maybe that emotional crisis. Keep our sense of humor, stay in the light, keep the vision. We're patient, we're tough, we're resilient. We can handle even this type of stuff. Could be someone around us is in some kind of trouble or causing some kind of trouble. It can be our own selves. If we got into this kind of energetics, where we are maybe so focused on like mental pursuits or intellectual pursuits that we're ignoring, our family, maybe that could cause the emotional crisis. It's not going to be all family for all of us. It could be, work situations, depending on what Taurus we are, but we are moving forward and past this. So if it's us, projecting what we want extremely forcefully, they're telling us that's not efficient. Taurus, back off, regroup, catch our vision, keep our sense of humor, keep it light. Because this type of energy, this guy knows he can beat anybody for any reason, and the attitude comes off. This Knight of Swords energy can be very, very aggressive versus assertive. And those are two entirely different words. When we're aggressive, we're going to shove it right down your throat. When we're assertive, we're going to state our case efficiently. It's a different way of being. We are sticking up for ourselves, but we are not going and saying you're dead, kind of deal to anybody, or we're not so focused on what we want that we can't see like a fair and balanced idea or a vision that's more fair and balanced and for the best. And I'm saying it best for all parties concerned. I'm saying it in that manner because of other cards that I see here. Now, this is very determined energy. So what Spirit's kind of telling us is there is no sense of humor when the Knight of Swords comes forward. It can get very, very aggressive. So keep the sense of humor, balance it in the light. We are resilient. We can win any battle because we are patient. Even if all that retrograde stuff, I'm not an astrologer, is testing our patience. We can handle anything. We're Taurus, we're tough, we move through anything, we're stable. And that's one thing. Our feet are on the ground, and we can handle anything like this. We're very, very resilient, whoever or whatever the situation, because it can be us. And we don't want it to be us with this kind, because it's more aggression than being assertive. So we don't want to drop into this energy. Maybe some of us might have a lot of air energy in our charts, and that could be the reason why the card's coming up. Or it can be someone outside of us. It doesn't have to be a male, and it doesn't have to just be air. It can be someone with that aggressive, I'm going to get it my way or the highway type energy coming up around us. Keep it light, keep our sense of humor. It's not going to be efficient, and it won't get us what we want, right? The vision. It won't get us what we want if it's us. If it's someone else, even if it isn't us and it's someone else, it's still not going to get us what we want if we go into that same type of energy. So maybe sit back, take a deep breath, and laugh. Laugh. I mean, what better way to combat aggression, instead of getting out the ball bat or the sword in this case, just really do that, really again, that kind of attitude, because our next card here is the Page of Pentacles. Excellent energy. Here we are in our own reading, right? We are Pentacles. We're Earth energy. That's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, male or female. We're showing up in our own reading, in our vision. This is good news about finances. This page is a messenger. Brings good news about finances, maybe a promotion in a job. But just the fact alone that we are in our own reading makes this energy even more prominent. This is the card, they say, of the scholar, someone who is so intent on learning, like maybe even acquisition of financial security in the earth plane. So intent on their lesson that got the book in their nose and they run into the wall. But it is good news. It is good financial news. It's stability coming in. It's success assured around us. It's whatever vision we are holding, even if there's some type of aggressive energy coming up around us, these other cards show we're going to get it. So that word efficiency, to me, this month is going to mean balance. Staying in balance, staying patient, staying our Taurus selves, okay? That's exactly what it's feeling, because then we get this. You know, maybe promotions at work for some of us. Maybe these are two energies vying, maybe for our affection. Maybe this one's vying aggressively and this one's just intent on getting what it wants, you know. Uh, I don't know, but I like that we're in our own reading. That makes me feel a lot more comfortable, especially with the message, you know, some type of crazy emotional crisis. And I do believe it has to do a lot with the retrograde, all these retrograde planets. So go look, you know, at astrology. Usually that says review and revisit, redo. You know, am I missing something? You know, maybe I could have avoided any of this kind of energies coming up around me, because our next card is the Nine of Swords. And that's a card of sleepless nights. Usually the guy's laying on a bed with nine swords hanging over his head. This is about being in fear of something that may happen. Sometimes our fear is justified. Sometimes it is. Most times it's something that we're building up in our minds. And it's like opening the door to the tiger type energy, and you whip open the door, you finally faced it, and it's a kitty cat. So we don't want to stay in this kind of fearful energy where it is ruining our sleep, keeping us up worrying about, you know, this aggressive whatever situation or person, you know, or situation or circumstance that's keeping us awake. We are better served with our vision, our word vision, staying in the light, keeping our sense of humor. It's not efficient. If we're lacking sleep, worrying about what may happen, we face it straight on. You know, maybe it is a real fear and it's justified, but where's our resilience going if we're losing sleep over, you know, maybe repetitive situations? Aries got a repeating pattern. Maybe that's something to do with this retrograde energy too, you know, or Pisces full moon energy. What I'm telling you is, when we get this card, keep balance, maintain that sense of humor and harmony, be ready, willing, and able to face the fear, and it's not the tiger. Because when we do this appropriately, it will be the pussycat at the door. I mean, seriously, if our energies run down and our focus, right, is getting out of whack, us as Taurus, we are patient, we have our sense of beauty and harmony and balance in our home, and, you know, finer things in life. If with this good Page of Pentacles energy coming in, really, Taurus, stand back and laugh at the situation. I don't know what it's going to be. We're all different Tauruses, you know, but is it really worth losing our sleep over? Because our next card is the Six of Pentacles. This is the card of giving and receiving. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is also earth energy, us, where we get ourselves in a position where we are financially secure, perhaps, where we're stable enough to give to someone or help someone else, right? Where we're in the prosperous mode. He's like the prosperous merchant. This card is sometimes, with this card, these cards work both ways. It could be someone stepping forward to help us to acquire what we need on the earth plane also. But notice these scales here. It's the scales of balance. Balance, giving, and receiving, right? And because they work both ways, is it my time to receive? Perhaps it is. Is that what's in my vision? Is it my time to give? And do I have more than enough to give? I know that with us Tauruses, this kind of aggression is not gonna. That's interesting. When I was shuffling the cards, this card underneath, the Knight of Swords, fell out, but it was with 5 other cards, so I just put them back in the deck. Our card underneath is Strength, and that's Leo energy. Strength, that means we are running off our intuition. We're strong enough and capable enough and resilient enough to overcome any and all obstacles. And I believe, if I'm right, like the 11th or something like that, there's a Leo, what is it, a node energy, some type of Leo energy coming in that's going to go real well for us. So hang on to that extra thought. Only occasionally do they let me look at the card that's underneath the bottom card, and it's usually when you need it, and it's fallen out already previously, but like I said, there was a pile of them while I was shuffling, and I picked it up, but my brain said note that card on top, so there it is. This, we're going to be in a good state. We've got to be efficient. We don't want, if there's aggressive energy coming at us, I almost want to laugh at it. I almost want to chuck it to the side this month, because this is where I want to be. Equal balance, efficiency, and that equilibrium, that equal balance. Scales of justice are in here. And in that case, our next card is Justice, Taurus. Wow, here we go again. We're right in our own energy with this Justice card. This could be, some of us may be going through, legal disputes, in the case of lawsuits or things like that, or division of property. Maybe that's what we're losing sleep over, maybe this aggressive coming at us doesn't want to give us what we are due. This card shows that justice will be served. Justice is neutral, it's equal, and it's balanced. It goes by the rules, actually. So Spirit's calling us to go by the rules. Stay fair, stay equitable, look at everything in the situation, right? And weigh it. What is best for all parties involved? Now, this could be us ourselves in some of this kind of, disputes. We could be being called to arbitrate something for someone else, or we could be being brought into arbitration. But if we do this and we look over clearly, right, efficiently, stay in the light with the vision of what is best for all concerned, instead of what they said about this card. Sometimes we're getting, sometimes we're giving. What is best for all concerned? We can be assured that justice will be served. And it will be served well and right, efficiently, with distribution to all in the right manner. She's holding the scales of justice. So is the Six of Pentacles. That is our balance coming in. So if this energy whacks you up a little bit, don't be aggressive, be assertive, clear up, reset, review, redo, whatever you have to do. If there is like a lawsuit or something, look to make sure there's no trip-ups in my paperwork. Even in contractual stuff, we're all different Tauruses. Justice could be in Maybe I'm going to build a new home or take on a new position. I'm going to look at the fine print. What is fair and balanced and right for all parties involved? Am I not getting paid enough, at this new position? Are they promising me 3 months down the line I will receive more? And is it in that contract, or did they state it and not write it? That would kind of be the other thing, because we're resilient and we're known for our patience, but the patience will be tried this month. Maybe the patience being tried on I'm looking at our card and I'm thinking, wow, I don't know what we're going through, but some of us, with that six, our card is, sorry, I'm talking to myself. The card is the card of the entrepreneur. And that doesn't just mean someone who's starting up their own business. It can be, maybe I'm worried I'm not going to get the financing. And then it comes through, in the last minute, justice is served. Maybe I was aggressively pursuing it. But to me, the word entrepreneur means to start something new or fresh. Do it efficiently, stay in the light, hold the vision, be resilient, all of those things. And our word humor, keep our sense of humor. Some of us, this is going to come through, we're going to win the battle, right? And that will be this entrepreneur. So keep those words in mind when you think of this. Good gravy, it's weird lighting in here. Let me look. It says self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. I think self-employment suits us all, Taurus. We could be our own bosses. We know it was done right. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. They're telling us we are going to get what we want, and that justice will be served, and we'll be in a right state. We're showing up in our own reading here. Let me see what the other alternatives for it meaning. It says, this card comes to you because you're well suited to self-employment. You have the ideas, the drive, and the self-discipline. That we do have, self-discipline for entrepreneurial work. Yet, self-doubts, that's our 9 of Swords here. Self-doubts makes you hesitate. The angels reassure you you have what it takes to succeed as an entrepreneur. I'm going to tell you, you have what it takes. I have what it takes to win any battle. I'm going to tell you that, because we're going to, and we're going to do it hopefully not too dramatically. I wanted to say it like that. It says, they will guide and support you along the way. As long as you follow through on this action, your success is assured, and we are assured here with the Justice card. Your ideas for business, as long as we maintain that fair and equitable balance, okay? What's it say? Ease out of your present job by moonlighting with your desired business ideas. Take action as you're guided with respect to your career. Fully commit to succeed to your new business. And I'm going to tell you, if you're going after that aggressively, make sure that you turn around and look at the other things that are around you too, because we're getting it. I don't want to ignore all the people that love and care about me because I'm going for it, Stay in the light there and revisit, redo, revise, do whatever it is, and hold to our Taurus patience this month. Well, Taurus, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell you all thank you for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. I read each and every one of them. I really, truly appreciate them. And if anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, all the information's down below the screen. If you want to set an appointment with me, all the information to be able to do that is in the About section below the screen. And if you want an appointment, I'm taking a few weeks off for a rest in September beginning, and probably maybe a week or so in the middle of October. So if you do want to see me, do it then, or if you don't hear back from me, I'll be around after I take my little break. And to all of you that I've met through doing these readings on YouTube for 2 whole years now, over 2 now, and everybody I've met through doing readings for 29 years, I want to tell y'all it's been an honor and a privilege to be able to serve you, and I will hopefully see you back here next month. Bye-bye.